Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Growing with Amy. Yes. Okay, so how have you guys been since last week? I hope you are well, and I hope all was well on your side. My side was okay. We thank the Lord for that. So last week, the first video that I uploaded was about I and the things that I want to do that I've never done, and me committing to doing them. And I feel like I forgot to mention a very important part. I mentioned it, but I went over it very quickly. I did say that I'm an SEO specialist by career, but I forgot to say that part of this YouTube channel will be talking about SEO, AI, and the evolution of the digital marketing space. So this week is going to be about that because Google launched a new update called the AI mode just 2 days back. And for my non-SEO people, non-digital marketing people, you might not be aware of this. And even if you're aware, some of you just know it vaguely and you're not really sure as to what it is. So this video is going to be all about that. So I'm going to start all the way from the beginning. We're going back all the way to 2015 when RankBrain was first launched by Google, all the way to now, 2025, 10 years later, when Google launched AI mode. And I'm going to explain what happened, what were the updates, and where we are right now. I'm also going to explain how this affects us SEO specialists. Turns out our names are changing. We're no longer going to be SEO specialists, we're going to be AIO specialists. So we're going to get into that also. And also how it's going to affect you as a business owner who knows nothing about SEO. We've never heard about SEO, but as long as you're in the digital marketing space, you have a digital business, not necessarily digital business, but you have a business that you advertise digitally, this is going to have an impact on your business. So we're going to break that down also. And we're also going to talk to a normal user, no business, not an SEO specialist, not an IO specialist, doesn't care about digital marketing. But as long as you use the internet and you use Google, then this update is going to affect you in a way. So we're also going to talk. I am also going to talk to you and about you and how is this going to be beneficial for you or not beneficial for you. So we have our serious girly over here. Let me write here. What should we write here? Let's write class in session. That's too long. Let's just write SEO/AIO/AIO. Ta-da! So yes, this is gonna be a serious video. Yeah, a serious video. And there's a kicker. Somewhere in this video, I'm going to be mentioning my friend's name randomly. This is for me to know. Those friends of mine who said they watched the video to the end, if you actually watched it to the end. So, my dear friends, we are getting that engagement. We are getting that watch time by force by fire. By force by fire. You can't tell me watch the video and you watch it. So I'm gonna be mentioning your name. And later we're gonna have a quiz. At what minute, what second did you hear your name? You're gonna need to put in the comment. So if you're not my friend, do not fret. If you want me to mention you next time, just put your name in the comments. I'm gonna be mentioning you all the time, randomly, and you have to listen or watch the whole video for you to know where did I actually mention you. But if I didn't mention you, how would you know? Unless you watch the end. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start all the way back to 2015 when Google launched its first AI system named the RankBrain. Yes, this was Google's first AI system, and it was at the time when Google started understanding human intent. So if you were to search the best place to get an apple, Google could then decipher if you mean Apple the phone brand, or you meant Apple the fruit. Like that's when AI system actually started becoming useful. Before that, you'd search where to get an apple, and Google would keyword match, so it would find the best match and then give you the results back. But from 2015, then it started knowing what was the actual intent behind the search, what was the actual intent behind the keyword, and what this meant for the digital world. Keyword stuffing ended. So before, we'd write content and then just, let's say you're writing about best places in Johannesburg. People just write best places in Johannesburg. You know, in Johannesburg, there's so many best places. For you to find the best places in Johannesburg, you need to, and the best places in Johannesburg, do you see? So that would actually make them rank. But from 2015, Google's like, hold that. Ain't no more keyword stuffing. We are stopping that. Sorry. There we go. We are stopping that. There will be no more keyword stuffing, and we're going to actually match the intent and match the human intent. And what did that mean for the different parties involved in this? For SEO specialists and copywriters and such, they became nervous because it's like, oh, so this is how we used to rank, and this is how we used to come up on the page 1 of Google, and now we can no longer do that. So a bit of nervousness started setting in at that time. For the publishers, people who just publish academic stuff or do any type of digital publishing, they did not quite feel it yet because they never used to do keyword stuffing for them to rank. When you write an academic paper, you're not going to write an academic paper for you to rank. You're writing an academic paper for academic purposes and academic impact. So they didn't really feel they didn't really feel this change much. For the end user, it was like, oh my god, this is a win for Google, because finally when I search where the best places to buy apples or an apple, then Google knows that I'm talking about the apple, the fruit. I'm not talking about apple, the phone. Or like it matches my intent, so it gives me the result that I wanted. So that's how it affected the users, the parties involved in this. Okay, let's wipe that. And then come 2019, where BERT was launched. When BERT was launched in 2019, there was much better improvement compared to 2015, if I can say that. Not if I can say. There was much better improvement. As much as Google used to know the intent in 2015, from 2015, now it understood language more. So small words like 2 and 4, like it made sense to the Google system, to the Google AI system. So it was no longer just matching intent and then giving an answer, but it understood the nuance, if I can say that. It understood the nuance. It got you. That's what I was looking for. It got you. So it could answer now longer. It could now answer longer, complex questions. So before it would be like short questions, but couldn't really understand how to answer complex and longer questions and give you proper detailed answers. But from 2019, after the launch of BERT, then Google could now give us proper detailed answer. You could ask it like a very long-tailed question, and it'll give you a very long-tailed answer. Cocky, it'll give you a very long-tailed answer. And that was actually very good. So what that meant for the SEO industry was that you needed to write good content, you needed to write quality content, and that was actually a win for the SEO content, Mabel. That was actually a win for the content and SEO people and industry, because all that meant was you have to write good quality content, and Google will put you on their first page. So as long as your content is good value, it gives the end user what they're looking for, then you could be sure that you're going to rank on the first page of Google. And that was amazing for the SEO community, and I love you, because it was like, also, that's all I gotta do. Like, I gotta write good content. Wow, say no more. I got this. And of course, the end user loved it. They could now answer more complex, deeper questions to Google, and we would actually get what they're trying to say and give them feedback. Yes. And then in 2022, we launched Google. Google launched MUM. So MUM stands for Multitask Unified Model. That was when Google launched MUM in 2020 between 2020 and 2022. So with the launch of MUM, MUM, it was like now Google got on a rocket. So it was, at first we were walking, and then we got to 2015, we took a bath. And when we got to 2019, we kind of took a plane, but the plane was not fast enough. And then when we got to 2020, 2022, 2019, we took a plane, and then 2020, 2022, we took a rocket. No, we didn't take a rocket yet. We haven't taken a rocket yet. It was like it took a jet plane. You see those army planes? Google took that. You hear it, but you don't see it. But you know it has passed here. But you didn't see it. It's gone. So that's what happened in 2020, 2022, Manele. So what happened between 2020 and 2022? What happened was there was 75 languages now supported on Google. 75 languages. That is a very fast jet, if you ask me. And then what else happened was there was now multiple format content. So think text, image, videos. Now you could incorporate all these into your content, and Google ate it up. Google loved it. Google was like, amazing. Everybody gets a star. Everybody gets a star. Everybody gets to be on the first page, not everybody. Only the ones with good content and multimodal content. And then now Google started actually serving the end user. The end users were already feeling warm and fuzzy from 2019, but now Google's like, let me show you something you didn't know. You know what it did. So now you'd ask a question. Before you'd ask a question and then just try to know what you're talking about. And then when you ask the question, the next update was like, when you ask a question, it's like, okay, I see the intent of this, and I see where you're going with this, and I can now understand your language a bit more. Now, so it's like, I know what you're looking for, and I got you, baby girl. It was like, I got you, baby girl, just the way I got who? I got my nana. Anyways, so now you'd ask a question. Let's say you're asking for the best travel spots or travel advice. Google wouldn't just tell you, the best travel advice is this. No, it will tell you, here's the travel advice. Here's the best places to go. Here is the assumed price ranges. And here is the where you can get your travel gear. Like, it will give you several answers to one question. So Google actually gave you attention, if I can say that. Yeah, it gave you attention. So it's like, no, you're not going to search one thing and then go and search for another and then come back. I got you. Google said, I got you. Oh, sorry. I got you. I'm going to give you all the answers in one go. So that's what happened between 2020 and 2022. Now, for the SEO industry, the multimodal SEO, of course, was born, text, image, videos. And intent matching now took a rocket. Intent matching now supercharged. It's supercharged all the way up with multimodal SEO being introduced. But for the publishers, they were like, you're kind of doing too much. Because what do you mean? Now I got to have images and videos. Like, can't I just put words? Can't I just put text? And it was like, you can. That's like, I won't give you space though. So it was like, you won't get space though. You can, but you won't get space though. So to the publishers, it was like, you're doing too much. Relax. To the end user, we loved it. We ate it up. We loved it. So let's move on to the next one. I gotta wipe this. It's my notes. Okay, so we're getting back to my favorite sections. 2023. Then we were in a jet, eh? Now we took Elon Musk's rocket. We took a rocket and we said all the way up. We left Earth, we left ground, we left humans down here, and we said we are going higher and higher. That's what I'm laughing. I'm about to lose my job. That's what happened in 2023. 2023, something called AI Overview was launched, Flora. So what is an AI Overview? You have seen an AI Overview. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you just didn't know it's called an AI Overview. But an AI Overview is when you ask a question. For example, you ask who's the best YouTuber on YouTube right now. Of course, it's me. Instead of giving you those 10 links, best YouTuber in YouTube, best YouTuber in South Africa, best YouTuber in Tanzania, best YouTuber in. It now just gives you a summarized version on top of your screen. So to just be like, the best YouTubers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you're not clicking anywhere. It's not an answer box. I'm sure you know what an answer box is. And it's not an answer box, but it is an AI overview. It's like a summarized version of all the questions and of all the answers derived from the internet. So Google would use other people's content, your content, if you're a publisher on SEO specialist, but the user wouldn't see you. So it was literally 0 clicks. So other people even call it the 0 clicks apocalypse, because it was like no one is clicking on your website anymore. All that I wanted to find out, I have found out from an AI overview. So I don't have to click your website for me to find the answer that I was looking for. I don't have to go through 10 websites for me to find one answer, because Google summarized everything for me as the user at the top. So that was actually very bad for website owners, because website owners either can make money or they gain leads and conversions and everything when people actually click through the website, which that's where the click-through rate comes from. But now if nobody's clicking through your website, nobody's clicking to your website to read what you wrote, they're just finding the answer at the top of their screens, you have no clicks, you have no traffic, which means you have no clicks, which means you probably don't have conversions either, which means you don't have leads, you don't have money, you're not making anything out of this, which means very bad for your business. So what happened is now SEO specialists started fighting to get cited in the AI overview, because AI overview, Irene, are you still with me? On AI overviews, it would say, okay, for example, the best YouTuber in YouTube right now is Amy, with the account growing with Amy, but now there'll be an attached link to that answer. Let's say somebody wrote an article somewhere listing the 10 best YouTubers, so there'll be a link with all those names. Yes, you'd see who it is, but then there's a link attached for you to go read the other 9. Do you see my point? Like, there was a chance for your website to get traffic and to get clicks, but that chance only came if AI overview, which is Google, cited your website, found your website and your content the most valuable one to cite. It's Meleng still here. So that's how it happened. And of course, the other website, like after AI overview, that's where you get your sponsored ads, and then that's where you get your organic results. So you'd find the other websites following right under that. So yeah, you are there, you're on the first page of Google, but are you really on the first page of Google? Because now before you is the AI overview, sponsored ads, probably answer box, and then you came from being just you, and then came from being just you and sponsored ads, and then came from being AI overview, sponsored ads, chat box, then you. So that was really not a good thing for AI specialists. We absolutely hated it, because that was the first time that we felt like our jobs and someone's job was also on the line, because like, you still need me here. you still want me. Publishers, of course, they hated it. SEO specialists, we hated it. For the user, it was absolutely helpful. Only that they couldn't see who their authors are. They didn't have to click through a website for them to read the information, to summarize information quick, fast, in hard. Done. Are you still with me? If you're still with me, I gotta say amen. Okay, moving on. Faraja, stick with me. Hang in there. I'm coming to all of you. So now we are moving to the newest update. My favorite part of this video, and of course Didi's favorite part also of this video. We are now going to talk about AI mode. Wow. Google left stratosphere. It was still, when it took the rocket, it was still kind of like in the space, it was still in the atmosphere. But with the launch of AI mode, it broke the barrier. I want to say to the moon, but I feel like the moon is too close. It went all the way to Pluto. All the way to Pluto. Of course, it took Becky with it. Let's get into AI mode. So, AI mode. This was launched in 2025. It has not rolled out in all the countries. It's now only rolled out in the US, and this was actually launched 2 days ago, on the 21st, I think, of May. A few days ago. It hasn't been a week since this thing was launched. And the havoc it's already causing. With AI mode, it's basically ChatGPT on Google. ChatGPT on drugs on Google. Let me clarify that, because you literally talk to Google. You don't just put a question and then wait for an answer. No, you talk, you converse with Google. Let me slow down. Okay, so number 1, conversational. So it has follow-ups, it has questions, it tunes the answer. The way you converse with ChatGPT is the way you can now converse with Google. So what happens is Google is like it's like all shopping, all images, shopping, news, and the rest, which nobody ever checks. But now it's gonna be AI mode, all shopping, AI mode, all images, shopping, sports, whatever that follows. So that's how it's gonna be. So you can choose to get your answer from the traditional search engine, which is the all part, where you ask a question and then you get your answers, or you can choose to use the AI mode side, which is now the ChatGPT on steroids, basically. ChatGPT on steroids. So what exactly is AI mode? How is it majorly different? Remember I said we're just in a rocket. We just in the rocket, but we're still in the atmosphere. But with AI mode, we are no longer in the atmosphere. We're in Pluto. Matter of fact, we have landed in Pluto. That's how far the gap is between AI overviews and traditional search with AI mode. So I'm going to give you a few scenarios that's going to explain how vast the thing is. Tembi, still together? Okay, so with AI mode, when you used to, let's start with shopping. When you used to shop, you've gone the best place to buy a dress, and then to bring you all these places, and then to give you the prices, and then you filter through that, and then you'd pick the best place to buy a dress. You'd pick from the filtering. You pick which one is best for you. But right now, that's no longer happening. With AI mode, when you say the best place, you say, I want a blue dress, size small, and this is my price range. I have between 300 and 1,000 rands, or 300 and 500 rands. And then now you say go. You send AI mode out. What AI mode does now is it goes through the web. It searches through all the suppliers, all the sellers who have blue dresses with the description that you gave, and they bring you the best answer, who fits your price range. And not only that, you can now upload an image of you, let's say standing or sitting, and now with AI mode, it will keep trying different dresses on you, on your image online. It will keep trying different images until you find the best suit for you. And still on shopping. So let's say you said my budget is only 350 rand. It doesn't budge. With AI mode, you can now attach your Google Pay and say, and tell Google, listen, I see now we can't find this dress. When you do find this dress, whether I'm online or not, whether I'm here or not, you can go ahead and buy it for me. Google can now make purchases for you as long as you give it permission. Of course, with your permission and control, but it can now make purchases for you. You don't have to wait for a ticket to go to a certain price for you to buy it. If you're buying tickets to a BTS concert, let's say, and the price is between this amount, and you've already told AI mode that I want this price, this seat on this date for everything that you want, and then AI mode now goes ahead and runs it. And when that ticket goes to that price that you have, you don't have to go and fight with 1,000 other armies for you to get that ticket. No, because AI mode will buy it for you. Okay, more of AI search, of AI mode, personalized search. So before you search maybe places to skate in Cape Town, that's your search, but and then it will tell you, okay, the best places to go skate is this place. I give you all this other information. But now you can ask best places to skate, and they have food, for example, and they sell food, or they have it's family friendly event space. What? So 2 days ago you were searching about Burger King. Now when you ask AI mode for the best places to skate that have food, AI mode is going to recommend best places to skate which have food, but it's not going to be any food. It's going to be the food you are searching for based on your past searches. It's a personalized search and a personalized answer. It's going to personalize the answer to you. When Amy searches the same thing, I'm going to get a different answer, because 2 days ago or 1 week ago, I'm always searching about pasta. I'm always searching for creamy pasta. I'm always searching for pesto pasta. I'm always searching for that pasta. So it's going to recommend skating places that have food areas or food restaurants, or that have restaurants that sell pasta. So do you see the difference? Here you are searching for burgers, and you're going to get skating places that are close to burger joints. Here I was searching pasta. I'm going to get skating places with pasta restaurants close by. Do you see how our searches are no longer the same? 2 days ago it said the same thing. 5 days ago you said the same thing and get the same answers. But now you can search the same thing and get different answers, because your answers are personalized to you. They're personalized to the end user. They're not just generic Google searches anymore. I'm gonna let that sink. Now to my favorite last part about this AI mode is there's something called Google Lens, which means you can now have a live chat with Google. Let's say I'm trying to build this. I don't know where to put this, and I don't know where to put this. Munya, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to make this stack up like this. With AI mode, it can now tell you, oh, so let's say you search how to build a small board, a pink, cute, white and pink board, and these are the materials I have. First, you just select how to build. Now Google's gonna tell you, do you have this material, do you have this material, do you have glue, do you have the board, do you have the I don't know what's this called, a thread, a lace. You have this to attach to your board so that you can hang it. It's gonna ask you all this question, and you're gonna say, sorry, my mic is looking funny. My goodness, somebody buy me a mic. My mic is hanging literally on a roll of tissue. Anyways, it's gonna ask you if you have all these materials. You can say yes, and it's gonna tell you how to do it. But let's say you're failing. Instead of putting left to left, you're putting left to right, or you're putting top on bottom instead of putting bottom on top. You can now switch to the AI live mode. So you just click live, and then now you are live with Google. You're having a live conversation with Google, and you're gonna turn your screen to this thing, and you're gonna be like, here it is, show me. And it's gonna say, okay, I see you put the bottom at the top and you put the top at the bottom. You put the left to the right and the right to the left. So take that and move it to the left. Take that and move it to the right. Take that and move it to the bottom. Take that and move it to the top. It's going to give you live instructions. YouTube live, basically. YouTube live. It's like how YouTube teaches you how to do stuff. That's what Google gonna do, but only that it's live. You're not watching a video. You can ask the person, hey, what does this mean to the parties involved? For SEO specialists, I might need a new job. If anyone is hiring in another industry, I'm kidding. For SEO specialists, we're becoming AI specialists now. We're no longer SEO specialists, because it's no longer an SEO world. It's now an AI world. What does that mean? It means when we used to publish blogs and push content that is just informational, your how-to, your what, gone are the days. Now you're publishing transactional. Your product pages have to be amazing. They have to be top tier, because with AI mode, the focus is now on brand, because you are not going to be mentioned. You are not going to be filtered through. Your prices are not going to be brought up if Google does not know your brand. If your brand is a shaky brand, like the way Daisy is shaky, you will not get any recognition. You will not make any sales. You will not have any leads. You will not have any conversion. But if your brand is strong, build your brand. Who are you as a brand? Should I mention you? Should I use you? It's going to be brand. And for the people saying, no, but what if I just opt out? Yes, Google did give options for you to opt out of being mentioned out of AI, but they are dire options. That's a video for another day. We shall get to that in the next video, because next video is going to be about me again. It's going to be about me having fun. It's not going to be about this serious stuff. No. In closing, everybody who works in the digital marketing space, in the digital space, start learning AI. Know how to use AI. Don't come tell me I know how to use AI, and when I ask for you actually know about AI, you tell me you know ChatGPT and Gemini and Copilot. I will fight you. I will actually fight you. I want you to learn. I'm saying you, but I'm included in the you. We need to learn AI. You know what is AI? How does the AI algorithms function? The way we knew Google algorithm like the back of our hands, we need to know AI algorithm. Which AI does what? How can I optimize it? How can I make it better? How can I use it for my clients? How can I use it for my business? As a business owner who you also have a website or you sell your product on, how can AI be of use? This thing of saying you're sticking to the old days, you're going to be left behind. Hence, they're called the old days. Start catching up. A small business, a big business, a medium business. You have not even started a business. You're thinking about starting a business. Use AI. Optimize AI. Understand AI. I don't think I can emphasize this any more than I already am. Learn AI. People, learn AI. Or you are going to be left behind. Let me move my tissue thing. There we go. Or you're going to be left behind, and you'll be left behind so fast, you won't know what happened. You won't know what hit you. We came from a jet to a rocket. That's how fast we're moving. That's how fast technology is moving. That's how fast the digital space is moving. So, baby boys, baby girls, my sweetheart, my subscribers, my non-subscribers, which I wonder like why aren't you subscribed at this point? You want me to send AI your way to come attack you on my behalf? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So just subscribe. Please like at the end of this and leave a comment. And all my friends that I mentioned, you know what to do. Anyways, back to learning AI. Learn AI. Build a community. Build your brand. As an SEO specialist, write for human. When you do your content, when you do your everything that you do it for humans, but format it for AI. Format it for AI. Yes, humans are your final users, but format that content, that information, or anything for humans. If you're a business owner, make your brand unforgettable. Don't let you stay out of my head. Every time I pass, let me see pineapple. Let me remember you. Let you be the forefront of my brain. That when I want something, as much as AI is telling me I should buy from company A, let me remember, but no, I know company B. I don't know company A, so I'm going to stick with company B at the end of the day. For the end user, it's time for you to be alert, because what this means is chances are there are going to be so many spammy, many fake websites out there trying to look legit. And if you just blindly trust anything, then you will be in danger. Your money will be in danger. Your information will be in danger. So start thinking smarter. Also, you can, as an end user, this is not only for business owners and SEO specialists. As a business owner, might as well just call this. As a business owner, as a final user, learn to use AI. Learn to make AI work for you. Don't say, oh, but I don't have a business. Oh, I'm not an SEO or AI or specialist. No, this is for you. So you need to know how to make it work for you also. It's very important that you know how to make this work for you. Anyways, guys, we have come to the end of our video. Let me just do one quick unpaid ad card. I love this lip gloss. You see, it's a lip gloss. It's a proper lip gloss. Guess what it has? See what I'm looking at? I ain't gotta guess where my lips are. I just do this. Baby girl. Sophisticated, soft life. And when you're done, close it up. And what do you do? Amazing. Anyways, guys, please buy these lip glosses and look fancy out there and look sophisticated out there. Don't be out there with your absolute lip glosses. Just like AI mode, I need you to evolve as well. Okay, stick with me, baby girl. Stick with me. Let's move forward together. Okay, so as I was saying, I've come to the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching to the end. If you've watched to the end, I love you. If no one understood you today, I'm telling you I love you. And thank you. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Any questions, please leave them. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer them. If you guys would like a follow-up video, or there was a part where I went by way too quick and you'd like me to explain more about that, I don't mind. I don't mind doing all that. Have a beautiful, beautiful, amazing day, week, month, year. With love, Amy. Bye.